Hi guys, welcome to my live stream today. Today is October 30, 2021. So, una, i-share ko muna yung personal trades ko for today and then after that is some TAs. At kung may chart request kayo, then feel free to type here in TradingView live chat. So, nag-start akong gumawa nito October 27 lang. So, as much as possible, i-maintain ko siya para at least matatrack ko din yung personal transaction ko. Though meron akong Telegram uh, Telegram channel journal. Syempre, lahat kasi doon is lahat ng trades, updates, and TAs nandun kasi. At least eto, more on transactions ko lang. Trading transactions. So, for today, yeah, just a few. A few lang ba to? Medyo okay lang din. So, Axie, na-trade ko yung Axie also long. And part of which, sinettle ko siya in USD and the rest are, kinonvert ko siya into Axie Infinity token. Nag-close din ako ng Ethereum perpetual, pero meron pa rin akong existing Ethereum perpetual na futures. Tapos, in-adjust ko yung TP ko from 4,750 to 5,000, which is, naglalagay ako ng note para at least na-track ko din siya. So, which is eto. So, dati is 4,000. Yung isa dito is 4,750 and then in-adjust ko siya. Ay, mali pa pala yung spelling. And then, Axie, sa Axie pala, meron pa akong remaining open long contract, which I bought at 141.80. Nagre-long ako and then, in-adjust ko na rin yung stop loss ko to higher than my entry price para at least in case na mag-reverse, syempre, gain pa rin ako sa stop loss or sa TP ko, which is the 163. I think this is the all-time high. Kanina nagkaroon din or natipi rin ako sa 160 something. Hindi ko maalala kung ito ata siya. Alam ko 160 something 142 lang. 160 yata. Wait, yeah, 160. Yun yung pinaka-high. And then itong dalawa this is the 155, which is I bought dito. So, nilagay ko na din yung kanyang, ano ba to? Close na siya. Ano ba to? ROE. To signify that it's have been closed the following day. 29 lang, ano? So, eto, nag-close ako kasi may nakita kasi akong bearish divergence in 1 hour time frame. So, nag-take profit ako ng a bit of my long position. Check natin mamaya yung sa 1 hour time frame. And then Shiba, yeah, nag-take a profit din ako. I think this one. Yan. Pero meron pa rin akong open long position, which is this one that I bought at 7,309. Tapos may 4 na 0 bago yun. With a TP na madidelete yung isang 0. So, yun ang TP ko, 10,000. And then, ano pa ba? Of course, si Mana. Meron akong long, which I already have closed it. Yeah, I closed everything actually. So, eto siya. And then, napansin nyo, sabi ko nga, it's normally I closed part of which in USD, fiat, or in USDT stable coin, and some others in the token itself. So, ito yung iba naman. So, at least kapag umakyat pa siya, makakaride pa rin ako on that converted gains. And then, I think yun lang. Yun lang naging transaction ko for today. BTC, I'm still holding it. And then, I adjusted my TP to $69,000. So now let's move on to our analysis for today. So BTC daily time frame. Long-term view muna tayo. But before that, puntahan pala natin tong BTC performance kasi October 13 na ngayon, so one day na lang before the month of October will close. So currently it's 61,133, 61,133. So more or less kung sakali man 61,133 siya mag-close, month-on-month returns is at 39.60%. Mas mataas pa rin siya sa average over that month, excluding of course this current month. Kasi itong average na to, ito yung lahat ng ito. So, yun. So, actually, okay pa rin naman siya. Kung sakali man na ganun siya mag-close, that's actually 1, 2, 3. More or less, top 4 siya na mataas yung gains sa month of October. Kasi pinakamataas is the 61.35%. And then next month, ito yung actually very exciting month. Kasi yung average niya is around that 54%. Pero ang pinakamataas kasi is the 450%. So, kung sakali mang maging ganun, well, edi wow. Edi wow. From this current level. Anyway, I'm still maintaining my hyper bullish target of 300,000 naman at the end of the year. Conservative target at least 100,000. So, yan. And I'll just so, balik na tayo dito. So, siguro mas maganda kung tignan natin siya on a monthly time frame. So, okay pa rin naman siya on a monthly time frame. Ano? Kasi isang araw na lang eh. So, next month. So, personally, my strategy for Bitcoin is I'm buying on pullback. Tinanggal ko lang yung yung volume. Kasi if you look at it, divergence or RSI should reach more than 90 plus. So, sa mga dito, bago yung bear talaga. Kasi dito, 96.01. Ito, 96.63. Ngayon, the RSI is just 91.73. So there is still a possible upside to that target area around close to 300,000. So, I think that's it. So, puntahan na lang natin yung medyo bumagsak na siya ngayon. Bumagsak siya ng 1,000. Puntahan natin yung daily time frame. Wait lang. Remove natin siya para at least malinis siya. Anyways. Pwedeng gamitin muna natin itong rainbow para hindi siya nakita over the past months. So, gagamitin ko muna itong Renko and then pupuntahan natin yung chart. So, kung makikita nyo dito sa Renko chart, nagkaroon na siya ng bearish bar that could possibly retest this top around the 57, the previous top, more or less the $57,000. So kung magtuloy-tuloy siya, kasi ngayon in between siya sa 62, 63,000. So the support I'm looking at, so napansin nyo dito, it's actually 2 bars and then dumiretso siya. Possibly, pwede din siyang same na 2 bars and then up. I think naka-long ako sa 58 if I'm not mistaken. Wait lang. Ano? And etong bar na to is, hindi siya. Hindi siya bumaba ng 57, di ba? Wait lang. 58, alam ko bumaba siya ng around 58. But it did not, yeah, 57 pala. It almost touched it. So normally, paano ko ba siya ginagamit? Pag nagkakaroon na siya ng possible bullish bar, nagtitest long na ako doon or test short. And dito, antayin ko muna yung next possible bar. But since meron akong long, I think it will just be a correction and then aakyat din siya. So, kaya kanina I said that my TP is actually at 69. It's because the next bar from the top of 66,000 red ko bar plus 3,000 will be the 69,000. So, yun yung TP area ko of 69,000. That's my personal TP. So, the support I'm looking at is the 57,000. And then, yeah, you can just add or deduct 3,000 from it. Mas madali ko kasi siyang natatandaan if I'm using the bars. 57, 53. But if you look at the trend, it's still uptrend. So, syempre, yung direction ng trade ko is still long. Or, I mean, buy or long. So, parang nagre-relong lang ako on pullback. So, ganun yung strategy ko pala. So, now let's try to analyze it using this wait. Control-C. So, from here, yeah. Next target na is close to 90,000 to 95,000. Kapag nag-breakout siya sa current or all-time high na 66,000. So, that will be the next target area. So, 89 to 95,000 dollars. So, anyway. So, depende kasi kung paano kayo mag-trade eh. So, ako kasi, since perpetual siya, kailangan ko din siyang i-close. And then, syempre, magre-long na lang ako kapag bumaba siya sa TP area ko. So, ganun ako na-trade. And yeah, let's move back here. I think halos same lang din naman. So, lagyan lang natin siya ng ay, Dyan. So, 58,000 yung support, and of course the resistance is the all-time high, which is close to 67,000. Syempre, kung itutuloy mo lang yung candle, like for example dito, that will be the next target, which is around the 70 or $70,000. So let's see, 60. So maybe I'll think about it, because mine is at 69. I use the Renko as my target area. But anyway, so ano ba bang pwede kong pwede rin, syempre depende if it break out. Yeah, we'll just extend it a possible height around this. But I think that will be more or less close to 100,000 if ever it breaks this one. So anyway, I think that's it for BTC. Now let's move on to other altcoins maybe. Now, kung may tanong kayo, just feel free to ask in the TradingView live chat. Hi, ano po yung Telegram nyo? Telegram ko is Cautious Trader. May channel ako, and then at the same time may group. Pero yung channel ko kasi, it's more on kung ano yung mga tinitignan ko, updates, and yeah, some of the rest. Sinishare ko din yung, yeah, actually, I'm also sharing this one. Of course, my personal transaction at the end of the day. And then, so sana kumikita tayong lahat. Well, actually, gusto ko din sanang may talagang actual na realized loss eh. Pero sa ngayon kasi wala pa. So, yeah, cause I'm also a trader, and of course, losses are part of the trade. So, kapag meron, of course, I will share that also. When do you start trading? Actually, I start trading. I think I started investing in crypto 2000. October 14, 2016, and then the trading side of crypto, yeah, also started after that also. I can't hear you. Does your stream has voice? Oh, yeah, it has voice, but meron naman. I can't hear you. Okay. Di naman nakaano to. Okay naman. Okay. Akala ko kasi hindi niya narinig. Baka kanina nung start ka. So, ano pa? Ano pa bang i-share ko? Of course, yung check natin yung iba. Check natin yung Ethereum kasi nga 'di ba, nag-partially closed ako ng position ko. Normal ang ginagamit ko is the 1 hour time frame. But of course, let's look at the other long-term view muna tayo, syempre. Then bago yung short-term neto. Check lang natin yung crypto market cap, total crypto cap. Andun pa rin naman siya. Update lang natin yung spreadsheet. Kasi nandito siya actually. So, same pa rin, and the BTC dominance, if ever, 44.3, 44.30. So, bumaba siya. Kasi yung altcoins kasi syempre, umaakyat kasi yung kanilang percentages, 19.4. Itong mga large cap yung nababawasan, and then the other smaller caps than BTC and ETH, yun yung lumalaki. Anyway, so possibly, that's still a possible target of around 6,200 area if ever it reach the total crypto market cap of $3.79 trillion, assuming that ETH will maintain a 19.40% dominance. And then, of course, ito yung 3.79 total crypto cap. And then, balik tayo sa ETH. Ay, na-delete ko pala yung ano. Na-delete ko pala yung ano na to. Wait lang. Ayan mo na. Wait. I'll just look at it na lang. Meron kasi akong mamaya na lang sa 1 hour time. So, anyway. So, kahapon may nagsabi na, yeah, he's looking at into 10,000 possible target for Ethereum. Yeah, wala naman kasing nakakaalam na kung anong mangyayari. But at least, they're still on the same page, bullish pa rin naman. Ang mahalaga is, of course, yeah, to make sustainable profit from trading. Ay, ano ba yung nasabi ko dun? Ah, hindi. No. October 14, 2016. Should be October 14. I started. Sorry about the year. So, yan. So, normally, pag sa chart, yung mga shapes is triangle, rectangle, and yung arc. Parang yung cup. So, yun pa rin. I'm still maintaining that more than 6,000 target. Pero, syempre, depende kung ano yung plan nyo. And then the support I'm looking at is this previous resistance, which will become the support area, which is this one, bago siya mag-breakout siya. So, dyan natin ilalagay yung support area natin. Ay, ano ba yan? So, yun. So, around the 3,900 area. And yeah, pag nag-trade ako kasi is, like for example, dito, I normally, of course, look at the possible risk-reward ratio. So, if it's at least 2, yeah, I'll go or I'll trade the asset. If not, yeah, I'll just skip it and look for other possible assets or cryptocurrencies that will give me a better return. So far, okay pa naman siya. And I'm still holding my position. Wait lang. I just which this is my entry prices, and then my liquidation is 0 and it's already at 50% or of my normal position size. Normally kasi tig 25 ako eh. But since I'm more bullish on Ethereum, kaya nag 50% agad ako. And yeah, nag-profit taking naman ako konti in other contracts na na-open ko na, kaso hindi siya nasama dito eh. But anyway, I adjusted my TP to $5,000. So let's see. Kasi if you look at the Renko chart, dito naman tayo sa Renko chart. So makita nyo na it's still on a bullish bar. At nagkakaroon siya ng projected bullish bar that could possibly hit 4,500. So 250 kasi, ang each bar is 250. So from 4,250, just add 250, that will be 4,500, and then 4,750, and then $5,000. So, yun ko, dun ko kinuha yung $5,000. Kasi tingin ko if pag iniretest niya tong 4461, I think mabilis lang siya to hit the 5,000 in my opinion. So, I think that's it for Ethereum. Ano pa bang pwede ko? Yeah. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. I'll show you the one that bakit ako nag-TP at that area. Wait, let's remove it. Yeah, this one. I TP'd it partially here because this is a possible bear, which is confirmed by that bullish, I mean, divergence indicator. Anong nangyari sa ano ko? So, di ba? Kaya, if you look at it, I close some of my positions at around the 4,400 levels. Di ba? Then, nag-relong na lang ulit ako. So, ganun. So, I think that's it. So, since it seems like on 1 hour time frame, it's already below the regular bearish. So, possibly, we might expect a possible bounce from here. So, yeah, let's see. So, the support I'm looking at is, pwede pa kasi. Let's try to look this one. It's around 30. I'll wait for it at least to trade above that AMAs before I will relong. But it's already at oversold territory. So expect a bounce from here. But of course, I'll wait for it to trade above 4,335. Above the EMA 30, yung white. Pero of course, it depends on your plans. If you do it in tranches, you can have a test long. So nakadepende sa trader din. So I think that's it. At kung ano man indicator yung gamit ninyo. Oh, mana is 256. I TP'd so early. I think the last TP that I got is 2.20 something. No, it's 2.18 because I changed my stop loss. I think 2.18 something plus. Anyways, yeah, 2.18 something. So, yun lang. Masishare ko dito kay Ethereum. So, kung may tanong kayo, just feel free to ask. So, parang ano. And then, of course, the resistance is still at the all-time high. Wait lang. Wala. Close ko yung alarm ko. Actually, I have an alarm at 5,000, syempre. So that at least when it reached the 5,000 and it hit my TP, of course, I will monitor that from there. So, yan. So, after Ethereum, ano pa ba? Yeah. Let's look at also Shiba. Oh, but Mana is trading. We'll look into Mana later. Wait. Let's look at Shiba first. Shiba on the daily time frame. Wait, let me just share this one first because I share it's already a bearish bar. So early this morning, I shared actually a chart about it because I also yeah, read something about Shiba that it will reach this XXX amount. Um, so of course I make my computations based on um, the current market cap of BTC, BNB, and Dogecoin. So if you use that based on wait, maybe we could let's just update it. Cut. So saan na ako? Sa Shiba? Sa Shiba pala. So update lang natin yung ano ba to, yung mga market caps nila. Of course, yung BTC muna. And then, I'll use the BNB. Kasi syempre, and then the last one is, yeah, na-flip na niya kasi itong Dogecoin. Uh, 353, yeah, almost the same. So, para at least ma-analyze natin siya. Kasi syempre, there's a lot of hypes. So, if ever, kasi may mga $1 and even higher. But if we use the market cap of BTC, the maximum price that it could get is 0.002. I'm not saying that it will not reach the $1, but yeah, for me, that's already too much overvalued. So anyways, So, yun lang. And, yeah, using this data, if ever it reach this one, kaso dito kasi nag-retrace siya. Kaninang umaga, in-expect ko that it will hit this 1.618. And if ever it hit that level, yung ma-delete 1 0 from it, that's 10,943. Possibly the estimated market cap using this data is $60 billion. So kung 60 siya, possibly it will flip Solana and become the top 6. So yun lang naman yung comment ko dito sa Shiba. And currently right now, nagkaroon siya ng So let's see if this hold yung 6936, else it will retest the 58. Yeah, just add 4 zeros from there before it. Dami kasing zeros eh. So let's see. Yeah, I'm still holding the one that I bought or I long at 7309 with the target of this 10,000. 10,000. Or 3 zeros and then 10,000. So I think that's it. So dito sa wait, yan na lang natin. I-delete ko lang. So tignan naman natin siya on a lower time frame. So dito kasi nag-hold siya. Medyo lumalagpas siya. And then after that naman is umaakyat na din siya. Wait, let's look at the divergence. Almost oversold. So expect a possible bounce from here. But of course, I will enter at 7,250 or above the EMA 30. Kasi posible pang mag-retest tong 5,800 kung magtuloy-tuloy siya eh. So on conservative note, that will be my trading plan if ever I'll trade this one. But currently, I'm still holding the one that I relong at 7309. So lugi din ako at the moment using the current price of 6867. So yun. Yung sinashare ko kasi dito, it's already closed at saka yung mga na-open ko. Yeah, kasi hindi ako pwedeng mag-share ng unrealized gains because there's still a lot that might happen to that position. Pwede pa siyang malugi. And worst case, if it's not managed well, it will be got liquidated. Yun yung pinaka worst case scenario. However, normally most of my liquidation price is either NA or 0 because I'm not using much, or I mean, though I'm using a higher leverage, but the wallet that I use as collateral or that I open for my position is just 0.5 of my wallet balance. So, yun lang masasabi ko kay Shiba. So, yun. So, check nyo na lang sa mga nababasa nyo about sa sobrang taas na possible targets. But anyway, if ever it reach kung ano man yung target nila na more than $1 or something, yeah, it might be also good because there will be more Shiba millionaire. So, yun lang masasabi ko. Thank you. Welcome. So, ano pa? So, after that, yeah, maybe let's look also at Dogecoin. I'm still maintaining the one that I opened at 29 cents. Let's look at it on a daily time frame. And then, yeah, maybe let's look also the Renko chart. So I opened it because it's a golden cross. So I expect it to move higher. So EMA 30 nasa taas pa rin naman siya. So let's see. So my but I close one contract. I think I close something. I just forgot it. Yeah, this one. I closed the one because I opened two contracts and I closed the other one. Anyways, so I'm looking at a possible, since it's a golden cross, I'm expecting it to move higher. Of course, using this chart, immediate resistance at 35 cents, breakout to this next resistance, which is around, this is actually my TP area. Oh, what happened? The 45 cents, but my TP area is up at 43 cents, and then possibly retest the all-time high. Anyways, let's look at the Renko bar. Oh, it's actually a bearish bearish bar that could possibly hit the 20 cents. So hmm, yeah, because it's also a double top here. It failed to break this previous top. So let's see. I hope the doggy army will wake up a bit. Anyways, so this is the support I'm looking at using the Renko bar. 20 cents. Uh, and more or less this is my TP. So let's see. Ayan. So if I close the doggy coin, yeah, of course, I will share a possible realized loss if ever. But yeah, I don't plan to uh, close it yet. I think it gonna push the price in the next few days. So anyway, next is what's next? Oh, let's look at Mana. Mana USD. Mana. Sorry. Mana. I'll trade this one. How many trades did I got from today? Yeah, I just traded today. So just for with no open position. Yeah, actually already. Yeah. I settled it in a combination of USD fiat and I converted some in Mana. So it's okay if it goes higher from my last TP, which is 2.18 something. So anyway, let's look at it. Let's look at both the candlestick and the Renko bar. Actually, this is what I'm looking at a while ago. Parang meron na, hindi ko alam kung may nagtanong recently. But this one, before that $2 something. Yeah, I think this is the 163. Wait, let's look at it. Yeah, that's the 163. So I tipped at, of course, I normally tipped at highs, all-time high. Breakout, I will re-enter. Yeah, pero nung nag-breakout kasi siya, nag-dinner kasi kami, so nakapag-enter lang ako after that. So which is this one and the other one. Pero sayang nun, dapat nag-re-enter ako. 192 and then the next one, I re-entered at nag-reach siya ng 2.24 eh. And then after that, nung nag-pull back ng konti, doon ako bumili, 2.08. And then, nung trading around 2.20 na siya, in-adjust ko yung stop loss ko to 2.18. And then, yung TP ko doon is the 2.24. However, na-stop out ako sa 2.18. So, that's what happened in my own trade. But currently, right now, it's already at overbought. So, I'll just wait for it to retrace or to correct. Kasi right now, it's really a very huge candle. So, yeah, I'll just wait for correction and then I will relong. So, let's look at the, yeah. So, that's how I trade it today. And then, yeah, let's try to look at the possible entry point. Though, of course, I will re-enter it if the RSI is already below the regular bullish one or it's already at oversold. Oh, yeah, maybe let's try to add them. Kasi, of course, magko-correct siya dyan. Malaki kasi yung volume for now. Kasi, syempre, it's nag-breakout siya. So, ito yung possibly, I will look into it around this 2.15 or 1.90 to 1.94. But, of course, I will also look into the how is the RSI during that time. So I'm looking at least below 47 RSI before I will go long. Anyway, it's a golden cross, just a few days. Yeah, before the breakout. Di ko din nakita to. So, yan. Bago siya nag-breakout. I think, yeah, this one. So, yun. That's it. Kasi, 92 na. Masyado na siyang overbought. Kung mag-extend man siya, I think the possibility is or the risk is much higher in my opinion unless you're planning to hold it long term. So it really depends on your plan. But anyway, I have both. I mean, I also converted some into a real holding. So yeah, it's okay if it still go up. It's also okay if it's correct, so that at least I could relong it. Now let's look at the Renko bar. So it's also over bought. And if you look at it, maybe let's remove the drawings. Na gano'n na siya, 2.88 So 2.88 na yung ating resistance area. And tingnan mo is paano siya, pababa siya. So I'll just wait for a confirmed reversal. So sa ngayon, yan, ayoko mag-short na ito, baka mamaya. I'll just wait for support area. Of course, the support area, the strong support I'm looking at is the 1.64, which is the previous high, or at least this reversal. If you are into Renko bars. Anyway, may nagtanong sa akin ng settings eh. So, yung settings ko is, you can just change the confirm bars. It depends on what type of colors. And then the source is open, high, low, close. Now for my settings, and then ATR 14. So that's it. So syempre antayin ko at here. The strong support I'm looking at is of course this area. Or if I see a possible reversal of Renko bars. But for now, I think it will continue to go lower. So yan. And the resistance I'm looking at is the 2.88. Diba? Mas okay siya. Anyways, nagtipid din akong early. Do I regret tipping early? Yeah, of course, di naman natin masasabi. TP always makes TP when you're happy with your profits. Sa akin naman, okay na ako dun sa TP ko. So, medyo 1, 2, 3, 4, I close 4 transactions already. So, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Siyempre, okay. Pambira. So, next is, yeah, kung may tanong kayo, just feel free to ask. Else, yeah, after it, I'll end na lang siya. Yeah, maybe I'll share this axi. Meron din akong axi. I think I also have 4 closed transactions and I still have an open long position I bought at 140. I opened at $141.80. I already adjusted my stop loss higher than my entry price at 145 and TP at 163. Actually, I got TP'd at also at 163 in one of my trades here. Let's just check on it. Oh, that's the 142. I think this one. This one. 160. 160. Sorry. It's 160. It's not 163. But it created a new all-time high at that area. So that's why my TP is also 163. So let's look at the chart of Axie anyway. So, however, it will depends on the log first. Anyway, if you have seen my previous videos, yeah, I'm using the logarithmic chart. I'm expecting it a possible bullish flag that could possibly create a new all-time high or a record high to $395. So support I'm looking at, the strong support is at 108, which is below this consolidation area. So that's it. So the direction of my trade is just longs. Why? Yeah, of course, because you can see that long-term trend is up. So now let's look at it and yeah, maybe let's delete it. And then let's look at the normal chart. So nag-ano siya nag 164 siya, but previously the all-time high is 161. So kaya yung TP ko, but however it depends on the exchange because yung kaya ko nag-TP ng 160, it's because ayun yung all-time high ng exchange na ginamit ko. So yeah. Kaya yun yung TP ko. But since ngayon, nag-create siya ng all-time high dito na 164.85. Syempre, in-adjust ko din yung TP ko to 163, which is that area. So, anyways, let's also look at it. Possibly, it may possibly pull back. But yeah, my plans here is I will relong on pullback. Actually, I'm not staking it, but you could also stake some of your Axie if you're holding some. Actually, I plan to stake it, but of course, I need to accumulate more before I stake it because the transaction fee is high. That's what I think. So even with the regular chart, 262 sa regular chart. Yung logarithmic chart kasi is 395 or close to $400. So, yan. However, it's already almost at, or it's already above regular bearish, so expect some pullbacks from here. But hopefully my TPs will get hit before it pull back so that I can relong from there. Ang kulit lang. The support I'm looking at is, of course, the 108 or 108. So I think that's it. So if you're measuring it, kasi nakadepende kasi. Futures kasi yung trade ko. And then, yeah, nagkaroon na din ako ng holdings pala. So I'm glad. So actually, that's my plan. Kung ano man yung trade ko na asset, kung nandun naman siya, or I mean, listed siya sa exchange na yon, I will convert some of which to that asset para at least may remembrance ako sa asset na yon. And then the rest will be in USD or stable coin para it's a combination of fiat and stable coin, and at the same time non-stable coin na cryptocurrencies. So yan. So it's still a possible attractive trade if ever it hit that 262 area. So yan. For Axie, it's actually also one of the volatile cryptocurrencies out there. So normally I don't short this kind of asset. Same with the Mana and Shiba. And what else? Yeah, I think that's the volatile one that I traded so far. So I think that's it for Axie. So ano pa? So kung may tanong kayo, then how do you strategy entry with Renko? Oh, Renko? Oh, it depends. Since in trading view, let's remove the chart. Maybe what's the last one that we have? Let's use this one. Or maybe let's try to use this. Normally I use the 1 hour time frame, but of course for let's use the BTC chart. But for free users like me, yeah, I can only use the daily time frame and above. But of course, there are some other exchanges that wherein I can use the 1 hour and or below time frame. Normally, I use the 1 hour, but since I cannot use that here, yeah, let's just use the daily time frame, of course. And yeah, I also use it actually personally in my own trades. Like for example, the one that I shared. Where is my? I don't know if my BTC here. I think. Oh yeah, this one. I opened it at that amount. That's on when it. I think there's a dump here. That's why I opened that. And then I adjusted my TP to 69. How did I get that 69? Because it reached an all-time high of more than 66,000. So the next possible target will be just add 3,000 because the bar here is the height is 3,000. So just add 3,000 from that. But since this is a confirmed bearish bar, of course, it's more likely or it's higher possibility that it will retest the $57,000, which if you look at the 57, 1, 2, 3. If you look at the candlestick, it went below or I mean, it went below 50, I mean, it went also to 57, but higher than 57. Because this one, the lowest is 57,653. It did not reach the 57. So since I'm looking at that 57, look at this one. Kasi I'm expecting a possible same scenario that may happen here. That's why when it dump, I'm already looking at it around the 57 area. But of course, I will not go long. I mean, I will go long above 57 area. So since it went above 58, that's the time that I did long. So let's see. So how did I use it? Normally I use it the if the bar is bull, I am since this is a bearish bar, I will expect it to move lower. Syempre, it will still go low. That may retest the support around $57. And then if there's another confirmed bearish bar here, it will create another uh, support at 54. You can just deduct $3,000 from whatever is the current lines here, because currently it's at $60, but it's already above the 60, so I'm expecting already a possible what's that a possible reversal. But of course, I will wait for the confirmed bullish bar. Actually, Ranko bar is much more easier for me when I'm trading. Yeah, even if I'm just using the daily time frame, you can see that I also use it in my actual trades. Like for example, in BTC, my target is the 69,000, which is another bar after the all-time high bar here, which is the $66,000. And yeah, for here, since you can see the settings, I'm not seeing any projection bearish bar, so I'll expect it more or less a neutral or even a possible reversal of the bar, because it's already above the 60,000, which is the support area that I'm looking at. If it went below the 60,000, yeah, of course I should short and then expect around 57. But yeah, since this one is, yeah, you can see that the trend is still uptrend with just a few corrections. I don't normally, um, of course, shorted this one. And of course, if you look at the long-term view of also of the, yeah, of the logarithmic chart, of course, it's still a bullish for me. So I don't like shorting in a bullish market. Though I sometimes do short, but yeah, it's just more on scalp trades. So you can also see in my transaction that it's almost long. I think it's all long when I started tracking it. So yun. So ganun ko lang siya, yeah, the high of this one, you can actually use that as a resistance, and the low or the floor of the body of this bar is, you can use that as a support. So each Renko bar have a support and resistance. For the current bar, which is this, the support is 60,000, and then of course the resistance is the $63,000. So you can trade that within that range. Or if you have Pro or something, if you have trading view subscription, you can actually use the lower time frames. So yeah, ako naman, yeah, I did not subscribe because I can work on it. Yeah, and yeah, I think I'm also profiting even just using the daily chart. Actually, my gains are much more, I think, much more higher than when I'm using the candlestick. But I don't know, or just my, yeah, I think so. So yun lang. And of course, the normal, yeah, you can use the normal, of course, the normal trends, support and resistance. Like, for example, this one, yeah, you could always use that also. Support the resistance. And like, so this is the support. Oh, of course, this is the immediate support I'm looking at, which is the $51,000. 5100. The more bars on that area, of course, the stronger will be that support or resistance area. Of course, this is the previous high using the Renko bar. So I will use it as resistance, the $63,000. And then, like I've said, each bar, you can actually also trade it, or you can, you can also actually trade it because the resistance and the support, I mean, each bar have resistance and support. So currently, right now, the support is 60,000 and then the resistance will be the 63. So you can, wait, like for example, this one. If you go long, yeah, I don't know what's your strategy, but normally me at least two. So if I, like for example, if I go long at that, right now it's currently doing at 61,300, and then my profit level at 63, which is the resistance of the bar, and then my stop loss at 60. So let's see if, however, since that is just 1.33, I normally don't trade that. But of course, if I'll extend my TP to 63, I mean 66, I might possibly trade and long it. So yeah, I think that's it because I think the 60,000 is currently holding right now. So ganun lang naman siya. And then yeah, then just add 3,000. You just create another bar if ever at 3,000 plus 3,000 from that. Like for example, 60,000 here, add 3,000, that will be 63,000, and then add 3,000, that will be the 66,000, which is the resistance, immediate resistance I'm looking at, and then add 3,000, that's the 69,000, which is my TP area. Then, yeah, then I'll just monitor it from there. So, ano pa? And actually, you can also, um, how it is created is that each bar will be created at an angle of 45 degrees, I think. Yeah, 90 degrees is like that, right? 90 degrees, wait lang. So it's, this is that 90 degrees. Oh, sorry. But the next bar will be put into on a 45 degrees angle. So you can actually, if the trend continues, like for example this one, you can just make a projection from. So I think that's it. That's just how I use it. Tapos, yeah, what else? O, ano nang nangyari? So, let's look at the others. Yeah, I can no longer share more because that's the only transactions that I have. Oh, sand. I think someone asked about sand. I don't know if yesterday or the other day. Yeah, because this one is the arch chart previously. Wow, it's a breakout. So that breakout will, of course, be the next support area, which is the 1.34. Wow, sand. And of course, our immediate resistance will be the 1.63. Yeah, I did not long it. Yeah. Mm, I think someone have asked it the previous days. It's, yeah, because I remember it. So anyway, so that's the support and of course the resistance, the all-time high. Do I have sand? I don't have sand. I think I traded it before. I think when Axie reached its first all-time high. Because Axie Infinity and Sand, of course, all moves the same, almost the same. I ride the Axie, but I did not ride the Sand. I forget Sand. Anyway, so I think that's it. Let's look at, oh, it's already almost at overbought. So I'll spec a possible pullback. So let's see. It's already above regular bearish. So expect a pullback. Normally I'm longing, or I will relong the asset if it's oversold or at least below the regular bullish. So it depends. So yeah, let's see if this 1.34 holds. Because if it break out, or if it break down, of course this one is the support I'm looking at. If ever it break down from the 1.34 immediate support area I'm looking at. So let's see, or yeah, maybe we can even actually use this one. If it break down, we can actually just use the trend line support. So anyway, let's see how this goes. Yeah, I forgot when I did trade this one, I did not settle some of it in sand. So anyways, actually I just changed my policy, or I mean my plan on the settlement of my futures gains to one third USDT or stable coin or USD fiat, and then the rest in, I mean, 50-50, one third one third in USD fiat and then or USDT, one third on the exchange token, like for example this one. If I use that exchange, I will settle some of which that in their token, and then the another one third will be on that asset itself. However, if the asset or the crypto that I traded does not is not listed on that exchange, that one third will go or is still on USD or USD, and then I'll just buy other tokens. that I may transfer to other exchanges. Like for example, this one, I actually transferred it to Binance and then I stake that secret. So ano pa? Pwede natin gawin. I think yun lang siya. May tanong pa ba kayo? If you have other questions, then feel free to ask. Else, I will end this stream. Check ko din kung ano pang pwedeng tingnan. So, what else? Yeah, I'm still maintaining my Solana holdings. I mean Solana futures or long one. I still have my long position here. Oh, this one. I'm actually looking at FTM. Let's try to look at it. Seems like, wait. Let's maybe remove the drawings. And then I traded FTM, I think a few days ago. Where is it? I think I closed it at 310. Yeah, this one. October 28th. And I closed it at 310. Actually, my TP there is 3.45. However, since I'm monitoring it, I adjusted my stop loss to 310. But if ever I did not adjust my stop loss, the $3.45 should have been my TP because it went as high as more than even 3.45 during that 28th. Let's look at the 28th. So October 28th, which is here, it went as high as 3.68. Yeah, because I closed that because I transferred that to Shiba. But of course, how much is that? Yeah, I think it's also more than good enough, or at least a decent gain also from Shiba during that time. So anyway, let's try to, it's already below my entry. What's my entry price here? Oh, I forgot. $3. So it's even lower than my average entry price, and then I settled that in FTM and it goes lower. Anyways. Oh, sorry. So dahil dyan, I'll just use this. Pwede natin, wait lang. Actually, there's a bearish divergence formed here. It's so not all divergence have been captured by divergence indicator. There are some others that's not. So that's going up and it's going down. So this is a bearish divergence. So anyway, can we use the parallel? Certainly for that. Anyway, I might possibly test long. It's already, but of course, I'll still wait. If you look at the RSI, it's 59.90. The regular bullish is 59.39. Just a few points to regular bullish. So I'm expecting a possible reversal here. Wait, let's look at the lower time frame suppose. Normally I'm using the 1 hour time frame, and yeah, um, delete, or I hide that. So normally buy at support and sell at resistance. So syempre it's easier said than being done in actual trades. So actually there is possible bullish divergence there. So let's see. So this, of course, I'll measure the possible, yeah, I might try long. So possibly, I think it's possibly forming a bullish divergence in 1 hour time frame. So PP is of course the all-time high, and then stop loss around this resistance, I mean support area, more or less at 2.70. I no 2.60 something, or at least you could also use the or below, just below this low, which is 2.67. I don't know. Normally I put some allowances on that wick. So let's see, or I do it, since I normally do it in tranches, I do test longs. So maybe for here I will make a test long. Then I'll show it maybe tomorrow if ever I'll stream. So I think that's it, guys. If you have no other questions, then wala na akong mas share pa. Is there any other else that I'm looking at? I think none. Mm, correct na. Sun is actually correcting right now. And what else? Engine. Yeah, I don't know if the one that have asked in the previous stream long this or buy some. So I think yun lang siya. No, actually. Oh, actually. Um, I might get stop out at my was it at my adjusted SL. Anyway, let's see if it went down to that 145, which is this more or less below this area. There's a bearish divergence formed just a few hours ago. But yeah, anyway, I keep it at around here, right? And then I relong at 141 something. So anyway, let's see. So pag ganun, yeah, normally 1 hour talaga yung time frame ko. Pero minsan tinitignan ko din yung 3 hours. And of course, 1 hour at saka 1 day normally yung tinitignan ko na time frames. Sa banda lang si Shiba, tingnan natin. Oh, possibly, yeah, possibly a bullish divergence forming in 1 hour time frame. So, measure nyo na lang yung, syempre, yung possible risk-reward ratio. I'm still maintaining the one that I bought at 7909. I mean 7309, which is this. Oh no, not that, not that. Where is it? Saan na ba yan? No, I closed that already. So this, the 7309. So currently that's position, long position is at a loss, but still open at the moment. I think it, because I think it will reach or delete 10 from here. So that's my TP, the 10,000. 0.00010,000. Yeah, there's a lot of zeros anyway. So yun lang. Kung wala na, then I will end the stream. Bye guys. Bye guys. See you again next time.